Hey guys, today I'm going to review the LEGO set 5885 Triceratops Trapper. This set was released in January 2012, has 271 pieces, and was released for $50. So first let's go over those two minifigures real quick and then the dino. So first here, this Hunter Trump, he came in like a bunch of the sets, so he's an exclusive. I just have him driving the truck, and his weapon is kind of hung onto it, and I'll show you that in a second. This guy I'm pretty sure is exclusive. His face print isn't, but I think his torso is. I'll have to double check on that. No other face print, but that torso is pretty cool. It's like the Lego City police officer face print. That gun mold, I think it was new for this year. It's a really cool molding. I wish I used that more. But overall, it's just decent printing, and you kind of just have them on the side. So here's the Triceratops. They haven't gotten too many of these modern day. Like this mold came out this year. We had one from last year. Maybe even get a new Triceratops. So this is the exclusive coloring. So all these pieces are exclusive to this set. You have these two frontal legs, which are, of course, you can pose these up and down however you'd like to pose them. And the two up front are shorter, and the ones up back are a bit longer. And I like how you can match them up with the kind of skin color. Tail can't move, but you can move the head quite a bit. These are kind of like a soft plastic, so they don't hurt too much. Those are really cool molding. You can, of course, move it down down here. You can move it up here and kind of make it look like he's kind of ramming into the main vehicle itself, which looks really cool. Now, the vehicle itself isn't actually much of a complex build. It's very soft. It's not really soft, but like there's a lot of big pieces to it, and it makes it look very big. So these are very big kind of Technic frame pieces on the bottom. And most of the build is the main vehicle, but part of it, a lot of the bigger pieces, the main reason why it's so expensive is because of the cage and the dino as well. So you can take that cage out, it kind of looks bare on the back, but you can take this out, connects to these Technic pins, and what you can do to put the dino in is you just took these ladders down. You can put him in backwards or forwards. I prefer to do him like this. And you can hook him on, or you can just kind of, you can slide this back in. Has that white piece connected into, and you kind of have to make sure it presses in. You have to make sure it levels in, because sometimes it'll just kind of put too much pressure, but these ladders can help by putting them down and kind of having your dino lowered back in and out. And you kind of have them press down on the pieces to kind of have them stuck in there. You also have these kind of railing pieces to give more of a cage effect, and uses these pieces, which I don't think were new, but they look really cool in that color. So the front has these like spike pieces, which I don't know when they're introduced. I think they were introduced this year with Ninjago. I'll have to double check on that. Just have this kind of license plate sticker up here, and the main like railings up front. And the minifigure you can stick in this cockpit. You take this piece out, and you have room for one figure and a little steering wheel inside. There's like have this character here sit down inside of it. Of course, the Triceratops looks really cool kind of out front like that, so you can squeeze him in. Make sure he gets in there real good. And boom, you can kind of have him controlling the whole thing. You also have these quick-fire missiles, so I guess you can take these out individually, or you can take them out like this. Just down on that. And these work, I usually don't tend to flick them, instead I kind of push them out. And I really still wish they did these more, but you can kind of shoot them out pretty far. I actually did that a lot farther than I thought I could. I also have these weapon holders. Some of these I don't think are from this set. I just kind of had them on there. I mean, I know this is from the set. Extra one of the guns for the driver. That's pretty cool. You also have the wheels and the main frame of the set. So for some reason, there's these little spaces in between here. Maybe you can fit a figure in there. I don't know. So overall, even if the set has a pretty low piece count, it is still pretty decent. That Triceratops is still exclusive to this day. And of course the build is alright. A lot of big pieces to it, but it is still pretty good for $50. Just could have maybe bumped it up by adding some pieces all along it. But thank you guys for watching this review, and bye guys.